Senator Gregg and I have, as you know, negotiated for some period on the makeup of a task force to deal with the challenge of our long-term debt. And we believe that this country faces a completely unsustainable long-term debt situation. Look at where we are. We have a $12 trillion debt. It's doubled over the last 8 years. It's poised to double again, absent action. We are on a trend line, the Congressional Budget Office tells us, and other objective observers, to have a debt that would be 400% of the gross domestic product of the country. Nobody believes that's sustainable. As a result of this circumstance, and what I have said over and over to my colleagues, the debt is the threat. Senator Gregg and I, after months of discussions and negotiations, visiting with experts around the country and visiting with our colleagues, came to a formulation of a task force to deal with the debt. It would consist of 18 members, 16 from the Congress, evenly divided, 8 Republicans, 8 Democrats, 2 representatives of the administration, including the Secretary of the Treasury. All task force members must be currently serving in Congress or the administration so that they are accountable to the American people. Well, by my calculation, our current tax system is only collecting about 76% of what's owed. That is an extremely inefficient tax system. And the first place we ought to look in this process, I believe, is to fundamental tax reform to, number one, improve the efficiency of the system, number two, improve the fairness of the system, and number three, improve the competitive position of the United States. What we do believe is, looking back in history, when the country faced a financial crunch, what worked was an extraordinary process. Whether it was a commission during the Social Security crisis or the financial crisis that led to the Andrews Air Force Base summit, there has always been a special process to address the developing crisis.
This role. First, my hat's off to Senator Conrad and Senator Gregg. I wholeheartedly support their work product here. Kent, you've done a national service, and I stand shoulder to shoulder with you on this important issue at this critical hour.